All right, on tonight's homework, we're going to subtract decimals using the place value discs in the place value chart. So if we look at the first problem here, first we're going to put 3 6/100 in the place value chart, but we're going to do it in the form of these discs or dots. So we have 3 ones, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 ones, and 6/100. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/100. And we're going to take away 2 ones and 3/100. All right, so to do that, I'm going to start with the smallest place value first. So I'm going to take away 3/100. So all I have to do is cross them out. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take away also 2 ones. So 1, 2. And then our difference is going to be simply what's left. So in this one I have 3/100 left. There are no tenths. And there is 1 1 left. So to do this using the algorithm, we would say 3 6/100 minus 2 3/100. So I'd say 6/100 minus 3/100 is 3/100 left. We'd have no tenths, and we'd have 1 whole left. All right, let's take a look at the second example. So in the second example, I'm starting off with 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 5/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take away 5 8/10. So let's see what that's going to look like. Well, since we start off with the smallest place value, which is the tenths place, we're going to run into a problem. The problem is that we're supposed to be taking away 8/10, but there's only 5/10 here to take away. So I have to get more tenths before I can take away 8 of them. And I'm going to get those tenths from the ones place. So I'm going to take one of these ones, and I'm going to unbundle it into 10/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this no longer exists over here. And now I have enough tenths that I can take away 8 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out 8 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's see what the difference is. There are 7/10 left. Now I also have to take away 5 ones. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is 1 1 left. Let's do that in blue. 1 1 left. So I have 1 7/10. Now let's take a look and see what that looks like in numbers. So I have 7 5/10. Here, let's make this a little thicker here. 7 5/10 minus 5 8/10. So first they want me to take away 8/10, but I can't because there's only 5. So I'm going to unbundle one of these ones. So there's only 6 ones left. And I'm going to convert that 1 into 10 tenths. So 10 tenths plus the 5 that are already here equals 15 tenths now. So I have 15 tenths. I can take away 8 tenths. So now I have 7 tenths left. And I have 6 ones minus 5 ones is 1 1. All right, next example. Okay, now in number 3, we're going to start off with 2 tens. So 1, 2, 8 ones, and 3 tenths. All right, and we're going to take away 5 ones and 6 tenths. So I'm going to start with the smallest place value first. I'm going to take away 6 tenths. And as you can see, I do not have enough tenths. I only have 3 tenths. So I have to regroup or unbundle from the ones place. So I'm going to take one of the ones and I'm going to turn it into 10 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to take away 6 of those tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I am left with 7 tenths. And now let's go to my ones. So they want me to take away 5 ones. Do I have enough ones to take away 5? Yes, I do. So I'm going to take away 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now I have 2 ones left. And there are still 2 tens left. All right, let's take a look at that in number form. So we start off with 2 tens and 8 ones. That's 28 and 3 tenths minus 5 and 6 tenths. As you can see, we start off with subtracting the tenths place, and you can see that there's only 3 tenths and they want me to take away 6. So I have to regroup from the ones place. So now there's only 7 ones left, and I changed one of those ones into 10 tenths and added it to the 3 tenths that are already there. So now there's 13 tenths. So I do 13 tenths minus 6 tenths, which is 7 tenths. Now I have 7 ones left. So 7 ones minus 5 ones is 2 ones. And then I have 2 tens minus no tens is still 2 tens. So we have 22 and 7 tenths for our answer. All right, let's take a look at the last one. And this one looks a little busy, but we can still apply the same rules to it and we'll get through it. So we're going to start off with, looks like 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3. We have 6 tens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 2 ones. 2. We have 9 tenths. And 1/100th. All right, now we're going to take away 245 and 36 hundredths. So first they want me to take away, I'm going to start with the smallest place value. So first they want me to take away 6 hundredths. But I only have 1/100th here, so I'm going to have to unbundle or regroup one of my tenths. And I'm going to turn it into 10 hundredths. All right, and then I have enough that I can cross out 6 of them. So I'm going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm left with 5. Now let's go to the tenths place. This one's already been used. So now they want me to take away 3 tenths. So I'm going to cross out 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm also left with 5 tenths now. Now I'm going to the ones place. In the ones place, they want me to take away 5, but I only have 2 ones there, so I'm going to have to regroup from the tens. So I'm going to unbundle one of these tens. So now I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have a total of 12 ones. I can definitely take away 5 from that. So I'm going to take away 5 from my 12 ones now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm left with 7 ones. Okay, so now I'm going to take away, looks like I'm taking away 4 tens. And it looks like there's enough tens to do that. So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's already gone because it was converted into ones. And so there is 1 10 left. And now I have 3 hundreds here, and they want me to take away 2 hundreds. So I'm going to take away 2 of them. And I'm left with 100. So it looks like my difference is going to be 117 and 55 hundredths. All right, let's take a look at that written within numbers. We have 362 and 91 minus 245 and 36 hundredths. All right, I start off with the smallest place value. Okay, so the first thing they want me to do is take away 6 hundredths. But as we can see here, there's only 1 hundredth to take away from, so we're going to regroup from the tenths place. So I'm going to take one of these tenths, so there's only 8 left, and I'm going to change it into 10 hundredths. So 10 hundredths plus 1 hundredth is 11 hundredths that I have there now. And now I can take away 6 of those hundredths. So there's only 5 hundredths left. I have 8 tenths, and I'm going to take away 3 tenths. So there is 5 tenths left. Now they want me to take away 5 ones, but there's only 2 ones. So I need to get more ones. So I'm going to get those from my tens place. So now there's only 5 tens left. And I'm going to change that 10 into 10 ones. So now there's 12 ones altogether. Now I have enough to take away 5 ones. So 12 ones minus 5 ones is 7 ones. I have 5 tens. They want me to take away 4 of them. I can do that. So there's only 1 10 left. And we have 3 hundreds, and they want me to take away 2 of those. So there is only 100 left. And there's our difference, 117 and 55 hundredths.